It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome.
This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Brady. And incomplete to open things up. Gronkowski the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's done. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw.
And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And you see who they went after there, young rookie cornerback.
Yeah, and what else would you do? You've got to test him, and make sure you test him over time. It's not 1 or 2 throws. It's multiple per game, and people will test him until he proves that he can handle it.
Well, he's got a couple quarters to prove it here. We're only in the first. He better step up. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady going to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, it's caught by Mike Evans. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. And the catch made by Johnson.
Brady's pass complete to number 19. A gain of 9 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on first down. Quick completion here to Johnson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
First and goal from the 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play. In this case, the blitzers actually took up the blocking. How about the guy in the middle, though? Reading his keys, right on the spot, stops him at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run again.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You're ready.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
To throw is Breeze. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of binding him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Breeze again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on third and 8. Breeze now. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he loses the football a second time. And the Buccaneers have it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We got it. We got it.
What are you doing?
Why can't we score? It's over. It's over. It's dominant.
A reminder, coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a first down throw complete downfield.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From midfield, here's Brady. Complete. It's Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Four yards remain for 2nd down.
Again, it's Brady. He'll hit Jackson, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
On 1st down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They were looking for Johnson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Brady to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now Bush on the return.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half for the Bucs. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Saints, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Now Bush on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.